once again. We are going to continue with our lessons on construction. Our main strand is the geometric construction, and the sub-strand, what we are going to look at for today's lesson is circumcircle and then incircle. So by the time we finish, I'm expecting that you can construct a circumcircle and then incircle. Now, what is a circumcircle in geometry? A circumcircle is a circle which passes through all the vertices of any given geometric figure or a polygon without crossing the figure. So what it means is that the circle will pass through all the vertices of the geometric figure. Now we are going to look, the figure we'll be concentrating on for today is a triangle. And we all know a triangle has 3 vertices. So we are going to look at how to construct a circle that passes through all these 3 vertices of the triangle. Now, how does the circumcircle look like? Now, as you can see on the slide or on the show, we have 2 examples of circumcircles. One, the circle is around the 3 vertices of a triangle. Then the other figure is a pentagon, and the circle is around it. So that is what we call circumcircle. Circumcircle. Now let's look at the steps that are involved in the construction of a circumcircle. So once we know how to construct triangles only, I'm just going to draw a triangle, and then we see the procedure, the steps that can be used to construct the given circumcircle. Good. So I have my instrument. Remember that in construction, geometric construction, we use straight edge, that is a ruler, and then compass. You don't have to use protractor and those things. Good. So I'm going to draw my triangle. Good. So it can be any type of triangle. This triangle may be an associated triangle. It doesn't matter. Once it is a triangle, it's a triangle. So what are the steps involved? One, we have constructed the triangle, or we have drawn, either it is constructed or drawn. You have it already. What we are going to do is to bisect any 2 of the sides of the triangle. Any 2 sides. You remember bisection is dividing something into 2 equal parts. The emphasis is equal. Good. So this triangle, let's name it A, B, and then C. So we can decide to bisect line segment AB, BC, and then AC. In fact, when you bisect all the 3 sides, all the bisectors will pass through one center. So it is not necessary to waste time to bisect 3. If you bisect 2, where the 2 bisectors meet, that is the center of the circle you are going to draw. So we don't have to waste our time by bisecting all the 3 sides of the triangle. So let's look at how to do the bisection. Remember that in the bisection, you open the compass more than half of the line to be bisected. So I have my compass here. Please, once again, make sure the compass is firm. Otherwise, it will be giving you wrong measurement. And what is painful is that at times, this wrong measurement, you won't see it at the beginning. By the time you will finish, that is where you see you've made a mistake. So please, from the word go, make sure your compass is firm. So I'm going to bisect AB and let's say BC. This is more than half of the line. So I've described my arc up, describe another one down. With the same arm length of the compass, I'll put it at point B. Describe one arc to cut the top one, and then one down to cut the down arc. So we are now having the meeting point of this one and this one. So what do? We use our ruler, that is the straight edge, to join them. Make sure you join it very well. Good. So this is the bisector of line segment AB. We are going to bisect another segment. So this time let's bisect BC. BC. This is A. Good. So we are bisecting BC. I open the compass, more than half of the line to be bisected. Describe arc as I did for the first one. Then with the compass at the other side, describe one to cut the two. So I also have the arcs meeting at this point. I'm going to use my ruler to join those points. Please, in construction, the lines, just draw them. Don't truncate it anywhere, just draw it. Because we're always interested in seeing the lines and then the arcs. Some students would just do this and they waste their time to erase some of the arcs and the lines. No, you will not be penalized for doing that. That is what we want to see. So now, as we can see, let's say this is line 1, L1, and let's say this is L2. You can see that the two bisectors are meeting at a given point. Where are they meeting? I think here. They are meeting here. The two bisectors are meeting over there. So what do you do next? What you have to do is that just take your compass, put it at the meeting point of the two bisectors. So this is where they are meeting. Then open it to any of the vertices. Open it to any of the vertices. So I'll put it here. I've opened it to point C. That is vertex C. Then with that as your radius, you just draw a circle. And if it is well done, as I said, if you don't make, you make sure your compass, everything is okay, the circle will pass through all the 3 points of the, of the vertices. So please, when you are doing it, you must be very, very careful, because if you make some small mistake, you will see that the circle may not pass through all the 3 points. Look at what is happening here. You could see that it is not passing through this. It is because of the blackboard design I'm using. So when you are using your ruler, your compass, and in your book, make sure every measurement, whatever you have to do, you do it accurately so that the line will pass through all the 3 points. So that is how to construct a circle to pass through the 3 points of a figure, a geometric figure. So in this case, we call this one, this is a triangle. And you could see that it is passing through all the vertices. There is a link that is in your screen. Please take your time and go through that link. It will give you other tutorials on how to construct a circumcircle. Good. So that is how to do it. Let me repeat the steps again. 1, you get your triangle. 2, you bisect any 2 sides of the triangle. The bisectors will meet at a point. With that as your center, open it to any of the vertices of the triangle. Then draw a circle. This circle will surely pass through all the 3 vertices of the triangle. Okay. Now let's move on. We also have another one we call, now there is an exercise on your screen for you to try. Don't worry, I'll also send the PowerPoint to you so you can view it later on. So let's go on. Now, what is incircle? What is incircle? Incircle is a unique circle that has the 3 sides of that touches the 3 sides of a geometric figure. The difference between the circumcircle and the incircle is that the incircle touches the side of the figure. And when you have a circle and then the line touching it, we call it tangent. So we can see that the incircle is a unique circle that has the 3 sides of the geometric figure or the polygon as its tangent. Good. Now, that circle in question is the largest circle within the triangle. It's the largest possible circle you can draw within the triangle. And the center of this circle is called the incenter. The center of the incircle circle is called the incenter. So let's look at some example of Let's look at how to construct the incircle. Let's look at how to construct the incircle. So what are the steps? Step 1. Just as we did for, let me clean this one. Just as we did for the circumcircle, this one too, we will draw or construct our circle, our triangle. P, Q, and then R. So we have our triangle P, Q, and R. Triangle P, Q, and R. Now, the first step, we are coming back to the bisection. You remember I told you in one of the videos that the concept bisection is very, very important when it comes to construction. So this time, instead of bisecting a side of the triangle, what we are going to do is that we are going to bisect angles. So we are going to bisect any 2 of the angles. How do we do that? So let's assume that I want to bisect angle P and then angle Q. First, I open the compass, draw an arc to cut the 2 arms. So I have this point here and this point here. So this one is just similar to bisecting an angle. as we did. So I'm going to open this one. You open it at a reasonable length, describe one arc there with the same measurement. Put it at the other end, describe another arc. So we can see that the two arcs are meeting at a point. So what do we do? From point, you draw a line, make it as long as possible. So we can call it, let's say, L1. You remember I said that we are bisecting any two angles. So we can decide to bisect angle R or angle Q. The fact is that when you bisect all the three angles, they will all pass through one point, just as when you bisect two. So it is not necessary to waste your time bisecting the three. Good. So we are going to bisect angle Q. I have drawn my arc from here. I describe an arc up. I describe another arc. And as you can see, the arcs are meeting somewhere there. So my two arcs are meeting here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to join that point to Q. Good. So you could see that the two bisectors are meeting at a point. The two bisectors are meeting at a point. And this is the point in question. That is the point in question. Good. So what do you do next? With that point, with that radius, so this one will act as the point. So what you do is that you open the compass to touch any side. Make sure it just touch the side. Make sure it touch the side, just like a tangent. Good. So we are going to put it here, open it to touch one side. Now, if you do it very well, when it touches one side, it will touch all the three sides. And with that as your center, you draw a circle. Yeah. And this circle will pass through will touch all the three sides of the triangle. So this is the incircle. So you could see that the circle is touching line PQ over here. It is touching QR over here, and it is touching PR over here. So that is the incircle. Now, take note of something. Assuming you want to construct a certain point in a triangle, and you want it in such a way that the distance from any vertex to the triangle is equal. Any of the distance, they are all equal. In that case, what do you do? Good. So there is a video I've added for you to watch. There's a link. So when you log on to that link, you also see the step, the tutorial, video tutorial on how to construct incircle. So we have to end the lesson here. Please, we have questions for you to try, and I'll give them on the PowerPoint that will be sent to you very soon. We are waiting to see you back in school. The president has relaxed the rules for the lockdown, the partial lockdown. It doesn't mean that the disease has gone. So please, stay safe. the marks will help you. I have mine here. Where is it? Because I'm teaching, I decided to put it aside. Yeah. Good. This is my mask, my nose mask. I wear it wherever I go. I also have my sanitizer, as somebody will say, anti-sanitizer. Everybody has a name you call it. So this is my sanitizer. When I go home, before I even get to my room, I make sure I wash my hands. So please, let's follow these protocols so that we will see you back safely. Bye-bye.